In this video, I just want to take you through this little handy toolbar in the bottom right corner of Visio 2010. This is mostly related to zooming in your document, but there are a couple of other handy features. First of all, the second button here is for viewing a full screen view of your document, kind of like a print preview, but I'm not going to do that now because it's going to make it look a little funny on the screen. You then have your current zoom shown. You can actually double click on this to open a new window where you can choose a new zoom. So for example, I might want to go to the actual size of my document so that I can see my images a bit more closely. You've got your standard sort of zoom toolbar, so you can use this little pointer to zoom in and out on your document. Or if you wanted to see the entire thing, just use this little icon here which will fit the page to the current window. So that's the view we had originally. Personally, I prefer to be in a little bit closer, so I'm just going to go for 75%. You also have this thing called a pan and zoom window. Now this is quite nifty. It's a little window that appears in the bottom right corner, and this just shows you which part of your document you're seeing. So you'll notice when I move over it, my mouse pointer changes into a four-headed arrow. I can hold down the left mouse button and drag, and I can zoom around my document quickly to see a magnified view. So it's quite handy if you have quite a lot of zoom on. And you can change the scale of this window itself too, so you can choose how big you want your zoom area to be, or use the little resize bars to choose a different area you want to see. Very, very handy. Now any sort of window you open like this, it's got this little pin, so this turns on and off the auto hide. So if I turn this off, so the pin's sideways, when I roll away from that, see how that window disappeared? And when I roll over it again, it reappears, just with a little bit of a delay. And that's quite a handy feature if you've got things that you don't really want to see all of the time. But then if you are using this a lot, just click the pin and it kind of pins it to the page so that it's going to stay there. And if you're really finished, you're just finding this quite annoying, click close and it's gone. So that was the pan and zoom window. The last tool on this toolbar is switch window. So this is something in previous versions of Visio was always quite irritating. If you wanted to jump to other documents that you had open in Visio, you generally can't do it from the bottom of the screen. You have to select switch window and go to a different document. So I can jump to my first document, my second document. Here's some pretty pictures of the sun that I have, and then back to my current document. So it's just a very quick way of swapping around. And that's the toolbar.